Hi guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin. Today we are here in Mansfield, Ohio, once again on the Secret City Tour. And today we are going to be touring the old City Mills building. Now, this building was designed and constructed in 1847. And here's a little interesting fact. It was built originally on an insecure foundation upon swampy grounds, so it required a lot of work to actually get this building in place. Right now we are in the basement, which is filled with a bunch of random stuff. As you can see, there was that Lego piece there, which was really cool and I kind of wanted, but some of the stuff here did seem like it was for sale, but not the stuff in the basement, so that was kind of interesting. Again, we are just walking through basically all of the stuff left behind down here right now. Now, originally, this was a warehouse for the Sandusky and Mansfield Railroad, and then was later renovated into the City Milling Company, or City Mills, that it is known for still today. So, as we go and we walk around here, you'll notice that there are all these little areas that remind me a lot of old coolers. However, since this was a milling company, I'm not exactly sure that these were actual coolers. And you can see it is very dark in them. So, as we continue to walk around here, we're going to go over to these ones on the side, which are actually pretty interesting because they still have an old scale in them. So we can take a look at this scale. And what's interesting here is it says no springs, honest weight, which I find kind of interesting, particularly why having springs in the scale wouldn't make it an honest weight. But that is not something that I would really know much about. So now we are going to make our way up to the first floor through the first of many sketchy stairs in this building. Although I will say these were probably the sketchiest. And as we get up here, you can see how narrow it is, and you can see all the electrical equipment right here, which definitely just felt kind of unsafe. Now, the first floor right now kind of looks like a marketplace, and this is where a lot of the stuff seemed like it was possibly for sale. So we do have a record player here. Here is the old freight elevator. And you can see just how high this building is. So the back here, you couldn't really go into it, but we did get to take a look with the camera. You can actually see there's a pinball machine back there, which is really cool. And then we have this piece of art here that I just found very creepy and weird. Lots of old cameras and projectors here, which were very cool. And then again, just lots of other stuff here. Some looking antique, some of it not. So, you can see this old TV here, old pictures. And again, some of this stuff did seem like it was for sale, which is kind of weird because if it is for sale, it wasn't for sale when we were there. This is probably what was the manager's office or office for the higher ups. It was also blocked off. And again, just more little trinkets and stuff here. A 9/11 memorial, stuff like that. And then another look into the office area. And then over here we have this thing that said it came from the Elucid Beach. I believe it said 1950s on the side. And this did have a price tag on it, $1,800. So if you did want that, that is $1,800. I'm not sure the specific history of it, but it looked very funny. And again, some of this furniture is just so gorgeous. As we walk through, I mean, I would love to have some of it in my house. I'm not lying. And then this huge area back here just filled to the brim with vinyl records. Obviously, we didn't have the time to, go through this and look at everything, and also probably wouldn't have been allowed to, but there was so much of it. I imagine there were some great vinyl hits in there. I do know at one point I did see there was some Conway Twitty there. Now, the second floor here is mostly empty, wide open. You can see there is a couch up here and a table with a chair, and then there is also this desk that has an old numbers machine on it, which was very cool. So I thought that was pretty neat. But overall, this floor was mostly empty. So we are now going to head up to the third floor. And I will say, as someone who does not like heights in general, these wooden open stairs, as we got higher and higher up, were not my friends. Now, this floor was really interesting. So you can already see there's kind of like two bed setups up here, as well as this tanning booth that is covered up. But I want you to notice in the background all these boxes on both sides. So I do think I show it off at some point here, but every single one of these boxes, and there are quite a few of them, both on this side over here and on the other side, are filled with dolls. Lots of them are porcelain dolls. A lot of them required some sort of construction where like the head would be separate and you'd have to put it on, which was very creepy. But this whole floor was just filled with dolls, which to me is absolutely creepy. I could not imagine being here, at night or something, just in this floor, just filled with different dolls. So here we are taking a look at another one of the dolls. You can see that the head is in its own part of the box, apart from the body. Very creepy. And that is what this whole floor was filled with. Now, had it just had these, bedroom displays, which were weird on their own, that would have been fine, but I did not like all the dolls. So now we are continuing up to the fourth floor of the City Mills building. And as we get up here, you can see that we are at the top, basically. You can see there is a ladder that goes up to the very top for the freight elevator if you need to do maintenance on it. Now, there's also a staircase here at the end that actually leads up to the roof. So I do think we take a quick look up it. But you can see at the top there is a hatch where you could see the roof. So this is the City Mills building in Mansfield, Ohio. The building actually was for sale during the time of our tour. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I make new videos all the time, and it really helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys next time with a brand new video. Thanks so much for watching.